still hoping truth might break its lies. This empty room feels sharp and bright, like shadows watching as they pry. There's something I'm not ready for. My name hangs heavy in this air, a whispered threat still waiting there. Does the world miss me when the silence starts to burn? Can you hear me cry when your thoughts begin to turn? I've been fading, barely breathing in the cage they made me fill. If you feel me like I feel you, then this heart is beating still. Each little sound still feels like fear. The floor remembers when they came. I walk through scenes we once called mine, but every step just feels the same. The part of me that won't let go. My name hangs heavy in this air, a whispered threat still waiting there. Does the world miss me when the silence starts to burn? Can you hear me cry when your thoughts begin to turn? I've been fading, barely breathing in the cage they made me fill. If you feel me like I feel you, then this heart is beating still. Maybe hope just learns to break behind the doors I couldn't shake. But if you feel me late at night, that's my heart still holding tight. Does the world miss me when the silence starts to burn? Can you hear me cry when your thoughts begin to turn? I've been faded, barely breathing in the cage they made me fill. If you feel me like I feel you, then this heart is beating still. I smile for cameras while my soul feels torn. 5 floors above the city, trapped and worn. They dress my face in gold but chain my name, a shining star inside a hidden cage of fame. I whisper to my mother through the phone, I'm tired of living like a heart of stone. Tonight the silence feels too close to home. My heart is broken in this silent room. Fame is a shadow that becomes my tomb. I tried dim. Their words like knives cutting through my skin. I said no more, I won't become their game. They answered only with a smile of shame, and fear began to whisper through my veins. My heart is broken in this silent room. Fame is a shadow that becomes my tomb. I try to scream, but no one heard my cry. A fallen star beneath the Beijing sky. I feel the window breathing in the night. The shattered mesh, the city's distant light. If truth could live beyond this falling air, please tell my mother that I tried to care. My heart is broken in this silent room. A lonely star beneath the Beijing moon. I stand by the window, they told me to close. 5 floors above, streets nobody knows. The city is shining, but I feel the cage. My smile is a mask on a borrowed stage. I text my mother, I'm tired of this show. They sell every breath that I owe. They want every piece of my soul. They took all of me, every dream I could be. Turned my heart into currency. If I fall tonight, will the truth still breathe? Or will silence bury all of me? A dinner with shadows, they call me their friend. The laughter is knives they politely extend. They promise a future if I just obey. But something inside me is begging to stay. The room starts to close like a tightening wall. They whisper the nothing at all, and someone is waiting for my fall. They took all of me, every dream I could be. Turned my heart into currency. If I fall tonight, will the truth still breathe? Or will silence bury all of me? I hear the glass breaking under tonight. Hands in the darkness, no chance left to fight. If I disappear, will they rewrite my name or hide every scar in the face? of a 5-floor fall. Glass shattered open like they wanted me to crawl. They locked every window, but they opened my despair. A cage made of contracts, and no one seemed to care. I whispered to my mother, I'm losing all my lies, used as their machine with no strength left to fight. I'm tired, I'm tired of being home, not alive. I'm scared, I'm scared of the shadows I survive. If I disappear tonight, please know I tried. I'm tired, so tired inside. They dragged me to a table where the laughter wasn't kind. A friend I once trusted left betrayal intertwined. Hands pulling voices, mocking everything I deny. They broke more than my body, they strangled my sky. I begged for just one moment where my heartbeat felt like mine, but every door I reached for was locked from the other side. I'm tired of being home, not alive. I'm scared of the shadows I survive. If I disappear tonight, please know I tried. I'm tired, so tired They said that in my future, if I dared to speak the truth, erase the man I am and claim the soul they never knew. Now the city lights below me, the quiet of my pride, and I wonder if they'll notice when I'm gone into the rain. I'm tired of being home, not alive. I'm scared, but I can't continue this fight. If I fall into the dark, please know I cried. I'm tired, so tired inside. 5 floors above the silent street tonight. City lights shaking in my frightened sight. Hands on the glass where the cold winds grow. Whispers behind me, I don't even know. They smile like friends, but their shadows like laughter cuts deeper. The more I try beyond this window, I'm learning why. Behind the broken window I cry, falling through promises dressed as a lie. They called it fame, but it felt like a cage. Chains made of contracts trapping my stage. Mother, I'm tired of playing their role, selling the pieces of what was my soul. If morning comes and I'm gone from view, remember I try to be strong for you. Dinner table filled with wolves in suits, eyes full of envy hiding the truths. A friend I trusted opened the door, led me inside to a darker floor. They laughed when I said I won't obey. Hands in the dark trying to make me stay, fear in my chest begging me to pray. Behind the broken window I cry, falling through promises dressed as a lie. They called it fame, but it felt like a cage. Chains made of contracts trapping my stage. Mother, I'm tired of playing their role, selling the pieces of what was my soul. If morning comes and I'm gone from view, remember I try to be strong for you. Footsteps behind me, voices so cold, secrets they buried, never be told. Glass starts breaking under the night. God hold me close in the falling light. Beyond the broken window I cry, falling through silence under the sky. They called it glory, but I saw the truth. Monsters in suits stealing my youth. Mother, forgive me if I let go. The world was darker than you could know. If stars remember the tears I knew, I'll still be watching the sky with you. Neon lights are bleeding through the glass tonight. 5 floors up I hear the city breathing fright. Golden cage with cameras in the hall. Every smiling face just wants my fall. They said shine bright, the world will know your name. But every contract only feeds the flame. I whisper to my mother through the phone, I'm rich in fame, but dying here alone. This is my last breath in the dark tonight, falling through the silence, out of sight. If the sky remembers who I was, tell them I was never what they saw. Just a broken voice dinner with a friendly face. The wolves are waiting in that golden place. The friend I trusted sold my soul for fame. Smiled while strangers laughed and spoke my name. Hands that pushed when I refused their game. Jealous hearts that only knew my shame. Bruises hide beneath designer clothes. Truth is something no one dares expose. This is my last breath in the dark tonight, falling through the silence, sound aside. If the sky remembers who I was, tell them I was never what they saw. Just a broken voice behind a blow. Mother, if you hear the wind tonight, know I tried with all my fading light. They broke the window, tore my world apart, but they could never own my heart. This is my last breath in the dark tonight, falling through the silence, out of sight. If the sky remembers who I was, tell them I was never what they saw. Just a wounded soul behind the I hear the city breathing through a broken night. I'm staring at the window, shaking in the light. 5 floors below me, shadows slowly crawl. They say I'm just a star, a name upon a wall. But I'm a tired heart they forced to play a role. A golden cage they built around my soul. I whisper, Mom, I'm scared of what they'll do. I still wanna live, I still wanna breathe. I'm more than the mess they forced me to be. The lights feel like knives against my skin. They smile while the darkness closes in. If I disappear into this endless night, please tell the world I tried to fight. I'm not their puppet, not their lie. I still wanna live. I don't wanna die. They called me friend and led me to the room where laughter hid a slowly growing doom. Their voices sharp like glass against my name. They said my silence was the price of fame. I felt their hands and every cruel demand. A broken promise in a trusted hand. And every no I said was drowned in I still wanna live, I still wanna breathe. I'm more than the mask they forced me to be. The lights feel like knives against my skin. They smile while the darkness closes in. If I disappear into this endless night, please tell the world I tried to fight. Hear my voice beyond the silent sky. I still wanna live. I don't wanna die. I'm Yu Menglong behind the glass tonight. Fifth floor shadows hiding all the light. Golden cage they build around my name. Every smile inside me burns with shame. They say perform, don't ever speak the pain. I'm just their coin inside a silent chain. Help me, I'm calling through the dark. Hear me before I fall apart. They broke the window of my soul. Hands in the night that took control. Help me before I'm gone tonight. I trusted friends who led me to that door. Laughter cut deeper than before. They said the boss just want a piece of me. Fame is a price you cannot flee. Bruises hide beneath the shining lights. I beg the stars to end this night. Help me, I'm calling through the dark. Hear me before I fall apart. They broke the window of my soul. Hands in the night that took control. Help me before I'm gone tonight. Mama, I try to stay alive, but they owned every breath of mine. Silence is the price they choose. My final truth I cannot lose. Help me, I'm falling from the sky. watching through the glass tonight. 5 floors above the truth they hide from sight. The window mesh was never meant to break, but someone forced the silence for their sake. I whispered to my mother on the phone, I'm tired of this cage they built of stone. A golden life that slowly stole my breath. They killed me behind the shining stage, a puppet trapped inside a gilded cage. They smile while they push my soul to bleed. Their flame was grown from fear and greed. I cried but no one dared to see the chains they wrapped around me silently. If truth could fall like broken glass, they killed me and called it fate that passed. I walked into a room of velvet lies, with wolves in suits and hollow eyes. A friend I trusted led me through the door to hands that wanted something more. Their laughter echoed cold and cruel. They tried to break my every rule, but I refused to sell my soul tonight. They killed me behind the shining stage, a puppet trapped inside a gilded cage. They smiled while they pushed my soul to bleed. Their fame was grown from fear and greed. I cried but no one dared to see the chains they wrapped around me silently. If truth could fall like broken glass, they killed me and called it fate that a puppet trapped inside a gilded cage. The truth is buried deep in fear, but ghosts of truth are drawing near. I fell, but I will still be heard inside every silent word. When broken wings are forced to flee, remember, they kill me. They kill me.
Send professional invoices and get paid faster with the QuickBooks mobile app. Know when they've been viewed and know when you're paid. Anytime, anywhere.
I stand by the window of a silent room, 5 floors above where the cold winds loom. Golden chains dressed like shining fame, but every smile has quiet pain. They wrote my life like a scripted show. I dance where I never chose to go. Mama, your voice is the only home I know. Mama, I wanna go home tonight. These bright lights burn always my name, but every laugh felt like a game. A friend I trusted sold my face to shadows dressed in silk and grace. Their hands were heavy, their voices cruel, a golden cage with a broken rule. I whispered no, but they pulled me near. Mama, I wish you were here. Mama, I wanna go home tonight. These bright lights burn like endless night. They call my name but steal my soul. A puppet dancing with no control. Mama, please guide me through the cold. If I fall where the dark winds roll, tell them my heart was calling home. I was never the star they sold, just your child in the cold. Mama, I wanna go home tonight. Mama, I'm coming.